Think about it for a second. For thousands of years, humanity's absolute greatest inventions, the lever, the wheel, the steam engine, they all really had one primary job: amplifying our physical muscles. We build tools to conquer the physical limitations of our world. But today, we are doing something fundamentally different. Welcome to today's Explainer. We're going to be exploring the intelligence synthesis. It's this profound historical shift from building tools that extend our bodies to building tools that actually extend our minds.
Which leads us directly to the central question of our time. If machines become smarter at more tasks, where exactly does that leave us? It's arguably the defining question of the 21st century, and the answer that's unfolding in research labs right now is far, far removed from that tired sci-fi trope of humans versus machines. The reality is actually much more complex, and frankly, it's incredibly exciting.
To really understand the stakes here, we have to look at the historical trajectory. The 18th century gave us unprecedented physical leverage with the steam engine. Fast forward, and the 20th century gave us calculation leverage with computers. Then, the late 20th century internet gave us information leverage, instantly connecting the globe. Today, artificial intelligence is handing us cognitive leverage. We are shifting from automating physical labor and data storage to automating thought processes and pattern recognition itself. It's a massive leap.
Section 1. The Machine's Domain. What AI does better.
Okay, let's dive into this. To figure out where we fit into this new paradigm, we have to objectively admit what artificial intelligence is currently doing significantly better than we ever could. AI systems process data at a scale and speed that literally breaks human biological limits. We aren't just talking about fast calculators here. Think about this. When an AI can scan millions of complex medical images to detect a microscopic tumor years before a human doctor could, or when it can instantly optimize a global supply chain in real time, it absolutely dominates us in pure, relentless pattern recognition. They don't get tired, they don't get distracted, and they don't miss a pixel.
Now, what's really interesting is the sheer scale of global adoption this computational superiority is driving right now. Data from the Stanford AI Index and McKinsey shows global enterprise AI adoption isn't just a fleeting trend. Actually, it's a fundamental operational shift happening across almost every single sector. From healthcare to finance to manufacturing, companies are pouring massive capital into AI. Why? Because for specific, data-heavy, repeatable tasks, its capabilities are just undeniably superior to ours.
Section 2. The human edge. What we still do better. But here is the thing. Raw computation is hollow, and this brilliantly illustrates the divide between machine and human traits. Yes, a machine possesses blinding speed, flawless pattern recognition, and relentless optimization, but it has absolutely zero lived experience. It completely lacks common sense, emotional intelligence, and human adaptability. An AI might be able to write flawless computer code in milliseconds, but try getting it to understand a sarcastic joke or navigate a highly nuanced social conflict in the workplace. It just can't do it.
Recent cognitive science research puts it perfectly. While an AI can generate a remarkably polite and flawlessly formatted email, it completely lacks human social understanding, leadership, and ethical reasoning. The reality is that despite AI's breathtaking raw power, it remains incredibly hollow without human creativity and moral direction. Think of it this way. A machine can perfectly optimize the fastest route on a map, for sure, but it always takes a human to decide if the destination is actually worth traveling to in the first place.
Section 3. The Future of Work. Labor market realities. So what does this technological clash mean for the global economy and, your own professional future? Projections from both the World Economic Forum and the OECD show a very clear historical pattern. Yes, automation displaces routine roles, things like basic data entry or routine quality assurance. That's a fact. But simultaneously, it spawns entirely new careers and whole industries we couldn't previously imagine. Roles like prompt engineering and AI ethics management are exploding. Just like the historical shift from agriculture to manufacturing, disruption always breeds new creation.
So, the crucial point is this. The real competition isn't AI versus humans. It is humans using AI versus humans who don't. Surviving and thriving in the future of work isn't about fighting against the machine. It's entirely about upskilling and mastering the machine. The professional who learns to leverage these intelligent tools will inevitably replace the professional who simply refuses to adapt. It's a real game changer.
Section 4. Real risks and the AGI race. Now, we absolutely cannot talk about widespread adoption without critically examining the dangers. And to do that properly, we have to define our terms carefully.
Artificial General Intelligence, or AGI, is a hypothetical machine capable of understanding, learning, and applying intelligence across literally any domain, matching or even exceeding human capability. That is distinctly different from today's narrow generative AI, which at its core simply predicts the next word or pixel based on its training data. Experts are deeply divided on AGI timelines, and we really have to separate science fiction speculation from our current reality.
Because the reality of today's narrow models comes with its own tangible, immediate dangers. We are actively dealing with algorithmic bias embedded in hiring and decision-making software right now. We are seeing hallucinations where AI confidently fabricates legal cases out of thin air, not to mention severe cybersecurity threats. Add in the unprecedented scale of deepfakes, misinformation campaigns, and the deeply concerning prospect of autonomous weapons. These aren't hypothetical scenarios for the year 2050. These are active, very real challenges right now, making robust safety research and AI alignment absolutely crucial.
Section 5. The Intelligence Synthesis.
When you look at the historical data and current capabilities, it strongly suggests that this technology expands our potential rather than simply replacing us. Let's move to and see how this builds into a practical, working framework for human-AI collaboration. Step 1. AI acts as a co-pilot, handling all the massive data processing. Step 2. Human judgment takes over, applying the necessary moral weight and context. Step 3. Together, this synthesis achieves breakthroughs. We're actually seeing this happen right now in molecular biology. AI rapidly scans thousands of chemical compounds in minutes, which frees human scientists up to focus entirely on using that data to actually cure diseases.
And the economic and societal impact of this collaborative framework is staggering. Forecasts in the IMF and PwC project massive productivity growth across major global industries. We're talking healthcare, engineering, education, you name it. But honestly, this matters far beyond just financial metrics. To put it into perspective, imagine personalized education where every single student has an AI tutor tailored to their learning style, carefully guided by a human teacher. It's a massive force multiplier for human potential.
Ultimately, breakthroughs don't eliminate humanity. They redefine what we are capable of. Just as the printing press multiplied literacy and the internet multiplied our access to global knowledge, artificial intelligence has the profound potential to multiply intelligence itself. It takes the heavy computational lifting out of cognition, which frees us up to be more creative, more strategic, and ultimately more uniquely human.
So we end with this provocative thought. What becomes possible when we evolve together? The future isn't some zero-sum contest between us and them. It's a race to discover what we can achieve when we unite human empathy, ethics, and creativity with machine speed and infinite scale. The future is arriving faster than ever, and I hope this deep dive has given you a clear, structured understanding of exactly what's at stake. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer. Keep learning, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching World Decoded. Make sure to like and share, subscribe, and stay curious.